Here's a couple of new deliveries. It's three of the Western Maryland Scenic Railroad cars that have been produced by LIONEL. And for anybody who purchases or runs O-gauge trains and knows the new way, more or less, that you buy trains, it's more or less called pre-orders, so they know basically how many to produce. And then it's because of shipping, it takes a tad for them to arrive. Well, not these. So these were delivered relatively quickly after being ordered, which is cool, but it's just, you pre-order and then whatever. So I'm going to get these on the rails. Sorry for the crummy lighting, but you've basically got a Station Sounds dome car. It's called the Ocean View car. And then you've got two passenger cars, one of which is the Del McCory senior car in Western Maryland, in Cumberland, where Western Maryland Scenic Railroad runs. There is, around Memorial Day weekend, Del McCory, a famous bluegrass artist in his own right, hosts a festival, and it's a heck of a lot of fun for anybody who's attended. But that's something to do in addition to checking out the Scenic Railroad, if that's your thing, or whatever, if you just wanted to know the background on these cars, or if you'd rather just see them run here in a minute. One note, I'll put them on the rails, show them off, but they're 054, which means they've got a wider curve. They need to be able to go around the curves, and those that are on this layout are not 054. So I can pop them on the rails, light them up, and then I do have 054 track that I'll set up, and we'll see what we can do from there. So hang in. 050. So best laid plans. I just had to take the 2-pack to begin with because, as you can see, these cars are size-wise, length and girth. They're bigger than the average car that we run on this layout. So I wanted to keep the Station Sounds diner for a separate take a look, I guess. But here's the Del McCory car. And if it's your thing, you can probably put some of those little seated passenger cars inside these things if you were to choose to do so. And then this is the second car, the passenger car. This is car 801. And then the other is, you guessed it, 800. It's on here somewhere. So there you have it. And some of the features of these, they're supposed to be more scale, which means they're supposed to be more prototypical, which isn't really something that I give a turkey about one way or the other. I just like these because this is my hometown where this railroad is. So it's just kind of, it's one of those types of things. But it's got, separately applied details like the rails and so forth, but they're cool. And I'll put on the Station Sounds here in a second, and we'll give that a whirl too. I give it. All right, here's the 21-inch LIONEL Western Maryland Scenic Railroad Station Sounds dome car, and this is the Ocean View. And I believe these are all the actual cars that do run on the railroad up there. So, go see the real thing. Show them some love. And this is cool. So here's just a demo, but the Station Sounds is essentially It's got some noise when it's going along the tracks, like train noises. Pretty cool. And again, it's got a lot of details. Electro couplers. Obviously, full dome on this thing. And I was able to get them all, at least on the track, but the little ladders and side things on the cars in particular get hung up on these curves. So this will do for now, but yeah, these are cool. And I have the engine 1309 ordered, so that'll be a special hurry up and wait. Maybe we'll run those all together so everybody can wait around. Something to anticipate. You don't want to blow the whole thing at once. All right. Thanks for tuning in.